Hi family. I've not zoomed in yet, but there's one very clear conscious circle, and I keep saying I think it's a craft. My formal cloud, shape my formal cloud, coming up, all this stuff. There's conscious circle above the building as well, above that building. Oh, I've got the creatures with the laser pens. See it? Use it behind it. You see it? Fucking beat. Okay. Alexa, what date is it?
Today is Monday the 29th of July.
And Alexa, what time is it?
It's 12:04 a.m.
Okay. Hi family. Zoom in. The cloud is clouding over. Hopefully have a clearer view for a while. Hi family. You can't see the second light clearly on camera. You see it vaguely? That's how you're watching it. But there's a light that's attached to the one that I'm looking at now, the clearest bright conscious circle. I keep saying it's a circle, I think it's a craft actually. Not a craft. So funny. Yeah. As art is just part of a craft, and there's other things that seem that I believe are part of a craft that's close to themselves. Last few times that I've been okay, so I did a little better today, but I'm just going to briefly, as I can, family, sort of verify what I've previously said the last two occasions or three occasions regarding the creature beast and their consciousness, regarding the DNA, Russia thing, and that few human got nothing to fear going into heart. Okay, that's okay, family? Yeah? Okay. Okay, I've explained previously why I call these creatures creature beasts. Okay, there's people involved in my targeting, so it calls it targeting program. They're naming that themselves, and it's a beastly program. Sexual deviance is at the core of this. Infants and child rape of adults in general. That's very common. And everybody, when I say everybody, all the fishermen, so every Labour councillor, Derby City Council worker, it's involved Derby City Council housing managers, Dudley Council, MPs, etc. No, it's happening. Yes, it is. Flashing. I'm so easily distracted. Light flashing. Conscious circle flashing. There you go. Hello. Wanted to get my attention. Are you a craft? Okay, and previously, when I stated, I wanted to know why there were so many crafts. Oh, there's no craft. Line up. Oh, it's just out of shot. You see? Okay, so there's one there. You see above the doors, and the one I've just said earlier. In the beginning of this, there's one. But I didn't think it shows on camera. So let me just go back to this one here. Okay. So before I get on to describe about the consciousness of these creature beings, so do that first. I do that first. Okay. My family informed you right at the very beginning of the beasting program. Okay. That everybody involved is not human. Okay. There's no human. They word it as no human would be involved with this, and kept repeatedly saying that. That's so funny. Okay, no human being will be involved in this. I'm sure it's class, really clearly. Okay. As we've gone on, as the years have gone on, I understand what it means. Every single human being that's involved in the talking program has no soul connection to higher beings. They're not connected to God, not connected to the Creator, whatever terminology you want to use for higher beings, for the Creator. That's what it is. But technically, sort of recently, that the creature beasts, not recently, in years, the creature beasts are the lowest consciousness energetic beings on Earth in the solar little craft line. Hello. Okay. Before I forget, I'll tell you why it's past. But I want to get off the question and then I'll move back to it. Okay. Sorry, family. You know, I'm showing things in food. Anyway, yeah, so they told me that the consciousness of these so-called humans are the lowest consciousness living energetic beings you can have on Earth, in the solar system, in the galaxy. Okay? Not to try and track what you won't get it. Is that correct? All involved, okay? Including the freemasons, including more families, including top stars, etc., etc. Okay? They've linked their energy, their soul, to negative beings, to evil, demonic, can't say it, demonic human entities. That's why they've got entity attached, and they've been sent toys, looking things, and graves, and literal demons that look like humans. Okay? That's their family. All of them. Okay? That's their family. And they, if you go back, listen to my post where Creature Beasts, probably on another channel, where they talk about how we try to recruit children, how, come and join us, it's not that bad to have entity attachment, blah, blah, blah. There are nothing demons attached to their soul. Okay? Everybody, look at the head of Derby Council, look at the head of your MPs, local government, parliament, just look at what's happening, okay? The Freemasons are heavily involved in this, but there's other little insidious groups as well that link their energy to negative energetic beings through the pattern. That's not the one I was talking about actually. Why not this? Oh, there's other family. Okay. Where were we? Here we go. Okay. Just look at the world affairs as it is now. Okay. And like I say, everybody knows about the beasting program. Everybody worldwide knows about these entities on Earth, these negative forces on Earth trying to control humanity. Okay? That's so funny. This is the last chance they can get to do it. So they're recruiting on a personal level, so with me and others, not just me that's being boosted on. It's a talking program, and they've even said, go back, and I like to, because the creatures always give themselves up, always fucking give themselves up. Like, when I told you they act like sex offenders, legal sex offenders, we do, they can't help themselves, okay? And when they said their aim is to be able to control everybody on Earth, and I mean the pissheads, I mean the dregs, the racists, the dregs of society controlling how you eat, what you say, if you've got any hobbies, if you continue with those hobbies, if you don't continue with those hobbies, literally everything they try to control everything that an individual does. Okay, that's very, is that correct? So all that, if you go by my bio on the other channel where I talk about creaturebeasts, I talk about its sexual deviance and control, and it is. You look at everybody, and I purposely say to look at the freemasons, look at the mayors in Dudley, to look at these people, because the devil's not coming to you now, and the evil beings not coming to you now dressed and cooking with horns, with red faces and things like that. They're coming to you looking like normal human beings. They're chatting like normal human beings, like they care for the environment, care for the country, and it's all to mock humanity. It's not so funny. Okay? So my family, yeah. Okay? So my family, basically, so they are the lowest life force. They're not special, they're not unique. No conscious being will give up their energy, because that's all we are. In the end of the day, we are energetic beings that will go back to wherever we came from, go back to our plan. That's the hope, anyway. If you sell your soul, if you're saying selling soul, but it's not. If you're one of these creature beasts, you'll never go back, because you've linked your energy to insectoids, to beings that feed off your energy. When they die, the entities feed off their energy. We don't die, we never die. People, our bodies may die, but our energy goes back where it's meant to be. That's so family. Okay? They are beings in the field more intelligent than mankind, more sophisticated, that have longer life cycles, that can see this all in play. Okay? And they can be around. So if they've got enough people to feed off, which is happening now with freemasons, get anybody come in, enjoying those freemasons, cover your eyes, dye your hair, wink, wink, and all that. And they know, the King Lodger Masters or Beast Masters, whatever they call themselves, they know this, they all know this. Councillors, word leaders know all this and everything, know all this. Okay, the media, people in the media know all this. Okay, we know this is happening. So that's that. Okay, so I'm confirmed that they have lowest consciousness, because nobody would give their soul up. Why would, for fame, for blue tick, what? So you can have your hair done, so you can rape children willy-nilly, what? It's nothing. This life we have now that we're living is only a short speck compared to the life we have when our souls have when we die. It's only this life that we think that when we die and that's it, and it's good, it's over with it. It's not. This life is just a passing phase, if you like. Our souls do live on, and they go on to experience other things. That's very funny. If you're connected to your class, that is. Okay, so when I say, yeah, the lowest consciousness, no other being, either human or the intelligent, because there are beings that are more intelligent than us, that are living in different dimensions and different fields. You know, I've got creatures for all that. I'm just put two soft space, on the top two soft, and I'm 10 as well. Roger, in and out. Not much the truth in but yeah, so let's do this, and they listen to the speak, and they get the dregs of society, okay, being involved in this, keep saying this, and the reason why the recruit, child molesters, one, so there's a high percentage of paedophiles in this program, so they can control the children. Everybody, this is a shocking thing, with a flying flash, and I go, everybody, I want people to get what I'm saying, okay? Move a lose it. Right now. Okay, what I couldn't get over, right at the beginning, I couldn't get over, oh, you've got a police officer, involving their children in this, okay? Involving the real children and real wives in this. I couldn't get over why you would let your children mix and mingle with paedophiles, okay? Which they do, okay? Everybody that's got grandchildren, that's got children that I've seen, either I know sort of like through friends on Facebook or celebrities or whatever, they will try to get their children or grandchildren involved in that kind of family, knowing that they've got demons. What they're trying to do is get the energy of their child, their grandchildren, linked to the dark energy of, I don't know, abyss, demons, whatever. Does that correct family? Okay? Everybody that I've seen, everybody. And from the people that you think were very respectful members of society, involved in this, getting their children involved, those children are fucked. Oh, there's another slide. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. See it? Oh, yeah. It's not moved, has it? One, two, six. Where is it? Okay, a brief interlude. Okay, I asked my family why it's changed tact, you know, everybody sort of like the off, literally flying traps left, right, and centre. I didn't go into much detail because it's very new. Yeah, I'm just very because I do take the piss every now and again, or go to the news or whatever. And it's so people could see it, see them. That's the real reason for the other one. So people is going to, they are analysing this and trying to prove that it's not happening. There's another one. I think I missed it. Where we go? Somebody counting these. I'm not even sure. I don't normally we visit my links, my posts. I just say what sort of post it and write up a little bit of stuff. Anyway, get my family to confirm that doing this because we want as many people to see them as possible. One of the reasons why we're doing this is that's like on this. I can get that. Moving. Okay. Second point on about the DNA. Okay. It's not about. It's more to do with the person's soul. Okay. That's correct. Okay. I'm gonna stop saying okay. Anyway, more to do with your soul, your DNA. I do history. Both my parents were quite fucked up, literally fucked up individuals. That's the nicest thing I could possibly say about them. Okay. So there's one hand, paradoxically, I'm going to say, your DNA has a significance to if you have contact, but then on the other hand, it doesn't. But like I said, there's certain DNA that's been brought into Earth and humanity pool by negative entities, and they were given knowledge regarding Earth, and I've told you about the ones that are conquering various countries. And I'm British. I'm very, very, not very proud, not very, very good, but I like to be black British male, female. So that's all something I think you can do if you want. Anyway, so I'm very proud. I'm not knocking England as a country, the weather, the people. Some of the people, okay, I grant you. But this is what my culture, this is what I'm used to, and I quite like it. I quite like England without the politicians necessarily, or the royal family, or the Church of England. But apart from there's a few things I don't like, but the general people and what I identify with is to be British. Okay, Black British. I think it's on the ticker for I don't know. British or Black British Caribbean, Caribbean, whatever tick boxes I think is appropriate. Anyway, so I'm not knocking Britain, I'm not knocking the people, and like I said, I've seen lights glowing from people with blonde hair, lads, geezers that you wouldn't expect. So I'm not knocking Britain as a whole. There are certain sections of the British establishment that have always said of the pain and misery of the working classes, of the lower classes. That is what I'm knocking, and that's what, when I say about the DNA, when I say about the establishment, that's who I'm talking about. And then all of a sudden we are meant to admire those people. We are meant to, oh, they're better than us, and blah, 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 with peas and cheese and blah, 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 and it's a load of bollocks. Okay? And that's done deliberately as well. Okay? So when I say about DNA, it has a significance. The ones that have come to Earth, the DNA structure was placed by negative entities because it made it easier for the negative entities to enter beings. So the establishments and that group of people would tend to mate with each other. What we all do, we all tend to stick to our own sort of social class, social grouping of people anyway, so that's what we all do. But for them, and the British establishment seems one of the best in the world, and it's not. All you've got to do is think of freemasons. And the Beatles said they've got now, the Freemasons involved in this right is very beginning using evil occult knowledge. That's very funny. And they still do to get new members in, say, this, dot, whatever fucking word we're going to use, and they're in. Okay? You do this, you say that, blah, blah. Humans are shit. Humans, and they really do hate humanity. I can't stress this enough. They hate humanity, so anything they can do to mock humanity, they will do. Anything they do to cause pain to humanity, or anything linked to the creators, it's not just humans, it's Earth itself, it's the other animals that are linked to the creator as well. Anything they can do to shut that, is doing it. And they're doing it now because, like I said, the energies are coming in, of the energy of the solar system is changing, are changing, currently changing, continuously changing. That's what we're looking for. And we all are getting our psychic ability, if you want to call it. It's not even psychic ability, we're meant to have the ability, the intuition to tap in to our plan. We are not meant to live in misery, meant to be worrying about paying this bill, that bill, going from A to B and just surviving. You're not meant to be in survival mode. And they do that on purpose. It's purposely being done. The cost of living is all in place, even if it's, and they know subliminally we take that in, even if we're not struggling personally, they know that we take it in. So every newspaper you read, every headline, every going to social media, you've got cost of living crisis. And they know subliminally we're going to take it in as humans, even if we sort of like knock it, we're still going to take it in. And they know that that's why it's an advert. Okay, got like that, right, okay, so, yeah, your soul connection, most of us on Earth, most humans that you will see, maybe not in social media, maybe not in the movies or on TV, are linked to the creator, linked to high beings. Even if you are an atheist, you are linked to high beings. You don't have to believe in anything, okay? Just believe in sort of living your life and try to be as very good. That sounds awful. That sounds frightening. But try to be as good as possible. Be as nice as possible to others. no harm, take no shit. I think it sums it up. That's so funny. I know you don't like this, but okay, thank you. But that's what life's all about. And we intentionally, unintentionally, do harm. Like the things you buy, you don't know, that sort of line up the bullshit of whatever, either it's food or electronic goods or whatever. There's going to be a part of that where the child labour is involved or exploitation is involved. Okay? Wow, without anything to say. Your soul is the most important thing, not your race. Your race means nothing, okay? You can be reincarnated, I can be reincarnated next time with a blonde hair, blue eyes, strapping 6-foot visa guy, okay? It's, I find it, I'm going to end on this point as well, because I can't be honest today. I know there should be more. We should have got somebody more media feminist, media trained. Really. I've been a little bit better and I don't want to push myself. And it's late and I've just watched Shining. I'm feeling all happy and good and all. And anyway, so what was I going to say? Yeah, race has something to do with it. Okay, there is a person called Lee. If you go back to my point, okay, who is a racist. That down and out racist. That's so funny. Okay, I've mentioned him before, not his name, but because he's brought the creaturebeasts have brought him in to my targeting, and the Pacific brought him into my targeting. I can name it. Okay, and it's always going on about asylum seekers and Pakistanis. He doesn't use the term Pakistani, but anybody in the UK knows it's a slang term. You know what I mean? What the word he uses. Immigrants, yeah, when they are on the boat, whatever it says, post, okay? A few months ago I said that I was surprised. I saw a light, his glow, slightly glowing, okay? And over the months I've seen that change. He was covered, literally, his energetic field with negative beings, with demons. Is that so funny? Yeah. It's part of the beastie program, I think. Okay. Literally covered. And it's just beginning for him. Depending on what kind of entities attach itself, he's either going to be aware of it sooner or later. So it might take a year, 2 years, 3 years, depends on what entities attach to him. Okay. And I've said previously, it's you, it's the racist, it's the homophobes, it's the misogynists, it's their energy, their hate that attracts what entities to it. It's your hate, it's that energy of hate. And the more you put out, the more you're feeding the negative entities and the insectoids and the beings and the demons, okay? Not really affecting the person. Oh my God. Okay? The big difference between that and when the creature is tortured, laser and bastards. Okay, back to this one, okay? And I tried to say it in a way so the stick fucker would get it, would just get it. You know what I mean? It's this hate. Every time he does a post about these immigrants, every time there's a post about a woman wearing a sari or whatever clothing is, and you get people to comment, and the people that are commenting, people in the verse commas, are fellow creature beasts, okay? Because he's got a reputation of being a hard man, being a big man in his youth, fucking out at 50 odd, you should calm down about that stuff by now. for fucking voting for attention at your age, at that age, and spilling the hate to the world. That's what, and I try to sort of say it in a subtle way. So, I'm a racist, it's you're the one that's going to be suffering, not the people you're aiming your hate at, whether it's homophobic to race or gender, whatever. It's people, and if you know, most of it's not like that. Okay, so it's their energy that attracted the entities to him. Okay, it's energy, it's involvement in the beasting program that's attracted whatever beings to him. If that makes sense. And what the creature beasts will do, and its handlers will say to him, the beast officers will say to him, put this stuff, just put that, they're all right. And somebody will like his post, and it'll boost his ego, so it makes him carry on. He won't have the intelligence to stop and think, what the fuck am I doing? This is what I'm sending out to the world. And it's all to do with nationalism and blah, 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 and Tony Robertson and the taking over. The reason why our country's such a shit show is because the government, central government, has stopped the funding or reduced the funding, and our potential local politicians are corrupt as fuck. And this has been done deliberately on purpose, okay? But back to the next thing, back to anybody that feels, so this guy, Lee, okay, racist as fuck, and they try to, you'll hear from the post, don't, the creature be saying, well, go out with Lee, you know, and I think I did a post about Palestinians and the flag, and was saying, oh, Lee's called you a Pakistani lover, so Pakistani, blah, 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 go back there. He doesn't care that you've got Pakistani grandkids, you know, he knows that, he doesn't care. If you don't go out with Lee or Nigel is a non-stop police officer who has a fixation on infant rape, who's been involved in this targeting, boosting program from the very beginning. So go back and listen to yourself, don't take my word for it. I always wait, like I say, because they're so fucking sick, for them to fuck themselves up so I can say, yeah, this person's involved, that person's involved, this is what's said, blah, blah, blah. And I could see it happening. Blah, blah. It all unfolding, okay? And when I said at the time to him, I was going to say to him, so that's what general case about, don't be, you know, you're being irregular. The only person you're really affecting is yourself. The only energies that you bring to you are negative energies and negative connotations. That buzzing you're getting from being homophobic, from being misogynistic, from being a racist, it's the demons giving you, feeding you. There's going to be a point where all you're doing is going online, saying this shit, and there's nothing, and you're going to feel empty. Okay? But right at the beginning, they're going to give you a buzz. I've seen it with others, and it literally is the demons giving you the energy. They always feed first. That's not fucking weird, but it's the beginning. Is that so funny? Okay? The demons always feed first, and at the beginning, there's never one class. At the beginning, they give you like a second-hand regurgitated energy, and it gives you a buzz, you go, and then it comes to a point, none of the people, and they'll come up again, none of the creature beings that have been a long term are happy. They can't be happy. Any high energetic emotion they can't have. Literally, they have no soul, they have no heart. So they might give a bit when somebody's suffering. When they see people suffering, they might be ha 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 ha. It's a demon, and a demon feeding off the suffering, and etc. etc. But that's where these entities, these creature beasts themselves, doing something that doesn't involve causing pain to others, and finding joy in that. They don't. None of these creature beasts are happy. Not one. That's so family. And right at the beginning, the way they get them in, where the beastmasters at the council or the police beastmasters get them in, it's like, yeah, you're doing politics in there. Come and join us, yeah, everybody's involved, yeah, you're everything's all right. And at first, they won't tell them, or they say to them now, because everybody knows that there's entities, beings, insectoids on the thing. Just say calm, you can control it, everybody's got it, so big deal. The niggas lie, when you die, you won't be eaten, you won't be tortured, so they can continue feeding through energy now. They are. That's so funny. Speaking really fast, aren't they? So, Lee, full of entities, which are crawling. Entities, demons attached to him. There's another person around him, the black guy, full of demons, entities around him as well. What did I say to him? I'm just saying, like that. See the creatures, see the laser things, see the light on it, like that. Okay. And what I said previously regarding racing, everybody involved in this beasting program believes that white, blue-eyed, males, what are they? Do you even know what kind of describe them as? The fucking creature beast. They think that they are superior to anything else. So you will see, I've seen this even when I lived in light, of females, boyfriends, whatever, partners of these creature beasts, walking behind the men before they started. They never did it, but we do it now. And there's like a pecking order. I think I said this one of the posts. There was a pecking order of superiority. Okay, women are low down in that. Okay, race. They've used racism I think as well. So race is another factor in this. Even though you will have black people, you have Asian people, you have all different kinds of different nationalities involved in the beasting program, because they're stupid. And they're being told, oh man, your house nigga, you're all right, mate. You come in, you be one of us. You be one of us. And the women, I guarantee you, would have no choice but to be fucked by racists. As blunt as it is, how disgusting that is. If you're a woman, if somebody's going to find you attractive, especially if you're black, because it's a piss take, it's mocking humanity, not just black, but if your ethnic origin makes you have your skin tone, because it's all to do with hate and control and sexual deviance. Okay? I remember what I told you about that guy with ginger hair, dancing with his lady, wife, I don't know what it is. And he was saying, oh, why you sort of, it seemed song was from the same to him, people saying to him, why you this black woman with 2 kids, and it was like, sort of, I don't know, I think he called it out, and I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but it's fucking girls and oh God, and saying, oh, because I like it. Like, it's always, and you will notice that if there was a picture, a multicultural picture, the black female will be behind the male, right, side by side, or when I say black, I'm using the term black because it could be any nationality that is non-blonde-haired, blue-eyed, okay? Race is going to be a big part in this. Anything they can to cause a division in society, they have done, they will do. This is what's happening now. There's people involved in this beasting program that I didn't think, actually, it doesn't surprise me that we're racist, but are racist, like Heather Akinene, you call that, that's her surname. I think I told you when I lived in Rye, that she forgot to change the voice altering system, so I knew it was her because we spoke earlier on the phone, not earlier that day, but a while, okay? a while ago, but just sort of like in a time period being topic. Anyway, so I knew it was her voice, and then when I moved to Derby, she was doing the same thing again, and she sort of like she sat down, all I could hear was nigger, you black nigger this, nigger that, nigger that. It was her voice, and she put the voice altering thing on. And when I went to the dentist, yeah, I found the dentist, so woohoo, look at me. And it's now like this all the time, I have the appointment and just to wait for a few years to get what's right. And lo and behold, and she was sitting there and she was surrounded. Not only did she have this doll surrounded and this entity standing near her, but she was surrounded by other creature beasts, like I was going to do something. And she's got black kids, mixed race kids. She's got black grandkids, mixed race. You know what I mean? This is, and I don't. I could believe it of her actually. Saying that, I could actually believe her saying it and being involved in this. But there's other people that you would think, and no, they're not racist, or they've not raised it, it would give it a thought. Just one concern that Heather Akinemi, and she's kept the African name. So she's been with black men all through her life, I think. I'm not too sure, married one. Yeah, family. Even before I was born, okay. Got black kids, got black grandkids, okay. Got so, yeah. Oh, got to, oh, we need it. Okay, fine. Okay. And she's involved in this. Like I say, she didn't change her voice. So, and she can always go back to, how can I be racist? I've got black kids. How can I be racist? I've got black grandkids. Blah, blah, blah. Look at the surname. I've got an African surname. Not even though she's a white woman. I've got black African surname. How could I be racist? And I knew my family were concerned that she is, how can I put this? Not constantly, but she is one of the creature beasts that you'll hear on the audio calling me a nigger this, a black nigger, dirty nigger, a monkey. That's very funny. Okay. Also, I came to see some darkness around her. And this being as well, this is what I'm going to sort it out as well, this being that was in a energy field that was black, was just looking at her. Most of the entities are concentrating on the person they're feeding off, not concentrating on you. So even though they may be thinking of you, the way to put you off, it's not until you're in their field of vision or whatever, and then to like turn and look at you and then look away. In my case, we just go, to leave, but always seem to concentrate on the person that they are linked to and their energetic field. But most of them as well, strange little books out there, always seem to look at the head. If that's so funny. Anyway, so you've got an entity, darkness, attachment, and again, it's the mocking thing. It's to mock humanity. And it's not just I say black because I'm black, but if you up and down to you in Australia, in Canada, and the natives of the land is happening the same thing, are noticing the same thing. Nationalism, in inverted commas, is rising. The Nazi Party and their movement is rising. Okay. Oh, it's all out there. But like I say, the soul level, race has got nothing to do with it. Race, but they've made it because it's not part of the human species, the freemasons and what they're linked to, the demons and what have you, do everything and using any way possible to cause a division within society. That's very funny. I'm going to go off now in a minute. Okay, I think I've covered it all. The Freemasons are not a powerful organisation. We seem to think, and they put out there, that they are. They are not. Okay? If they were powerful, they wouldn't have to use as a piss in society, literally as a piss, or the sex offenders that openly crap being disgusting sex offenders. But they do it to they hide behind their clothing of being charitable and etc. To cover what they're doing, like the church doing, like the Catholic Church does. So for me, do you know, end with this. Do you know that anywhere the Freemasons are, we'll put this out there will be the beasting program in place. So anywhere the Freemasons evolve, has a hold, and when the Freemasons, when we talk about Freemasons, look at live, look at the local mayor, look at the past mayor, look at the head of the council, look at the current head of the council, okay? Look at Derby. Ask how many of them are Freemasons or linked to the Freemasons. If they're not them, their partners linked to the Freemasons. And it doesn't matter what race they are, but Asians in the Derby City Council, the last mayor of Lye, who was the MP of Lye as well, was an Asian guy. Disgusting fucking man. Absolutely fucking disgusting. But anyway, the Freemasons are, there will be this beasting program in place. There will be sexual deviance and control in place. Okay? And I've said this right at the beginning, years and years ago, if you are Freemasons, get out. Don't even give them a notice, don't renew membership, just get out. I think it's too late now though. Did you know the local Freemasons in Derby gave £100 to Derby rape crisis? Did you know that? No? I know. Yeah. I started my interest in counselling and mental health being a volunteer at Derby Rape Crisis many years ago, in my mid-20s, almost to that age again. Oh, still what? Still dancing now. Yeah. So like 30 years ago. Is it 30 years ago? Oh my. 30 years ago. Anyway, yeah. Just get interested in good tips for you. I'll come on to that another time and why I don't believe all men are this, that and the other, are rapists or potential rapists. Due to my work and my friends that have in past life, in this life, but I mean past life when I was younger. Can't remember fucking yesterday, but yeah, okay. And how I know I know that the council know just how disruptive and how soul destroying and how it can disrupt families, somebody that has been sexually abused as a child or as an adult, or somebody that's been raped, and how it affects generations, and how it can in a negative way, even if they've sort of got over it and got over it in inverted commas, but the way they parent will be changed, and this is why sexual deviance and child molested is so important for these creatures. I just want to hear that in there. And did you also know, folks, that East Midlands area is one of the, just as Derby, is one of the worst crime rates for rape, I think it is, sexual offences, rape. And I know they did win an award for domestic violence somewhere. I don't think it would be the Derbyshire adult safeguarding team, because you know, I hate middies too, so it couldn't be there. I've said this previously, that when they announce, any organisation, they're not doing it to break news, they're doing it to announce, say, or to mock. So when I said that Derbyshire, I've won an award regarding violence against women and domestic violence, abuse violence against women, and then this year, all of a sudden, it's got the worst in record in the East Midlands regarding the publican and the crimes and etc. through stalking and sexual offences crimes. This is what happened in Lye, Western Police, because they were skewed the figures. And like in my case, literally delete any mention of a crime being reported to you. That's so funny. And I've known this about God anyway, because the areas I've worked in got a high percentage of sex offenders. I don't know why that is it? Compared to other areas in the UK. Or other areas in the East Midlands. Anyway, I'm going to get going now. I think I've covered everything. Recap, DNA, it's more to do with your soul than anything else. But the DNA for these creatures, the establishment, they had to bring the DNA in who had no connection to their soul, the creator, etc., etc. So it makes it easier for them to do a atrocious act and not feel anything whatsoever, not feel any guilt, any remorse. Sadists, I keep saying this. The sadists are at work now. This is what's happening. Worldwide. And of course, they say all the right things, do all the right, when the cameras are rolling, say all the right things, do all the right things, apparently. But behind closed door, when the cameras stop rolling, and newspapers are in on this as well. Okay? The media has always been on this. The media is one, especially in the UK, it's one of the most corrupt media in the world. Is the UK government, UK's media, what I should say. That's so funny. Okay, they're told what to report, and the journalists involved, they have their own, like I say, they run what's the news that's being reported and how we're going to report the news and why we report the news in a certain way and to heighten emotion and what stories we're going to cover and what stories not to cover. And it's nothing to do with public interest. Okay, so I'm doing that in nearly an hour. Thank you, family. Thank you, Flying Craft. They've said one of the people who died that way, ex-boyfriend, is part of one of the entities, if you like, that flies, flying. And I don't really like to say that people that sort of die, especially because we've got family, and so that would have a child. Well, he has got a child. Would have been old, strange. His son would have been older than what he is when he died. It's a strange world. So I don't want to talk about it too much, but there's people, we never die. And this is what I'm putting across to people. No matter how much pressure these creatures will put you under, we are more powerful than them. Just by simply having a connection to higher beings, having a heart and able to care. They think love is weak. They think caring and having a connection to anyone is weak. They only connect by superiority, who's high up in the rank to them. And for them, at the very top is whatever negative, evil entity, demonic being. Okay, that's fine now. Thank you, family. And the reason why I can be so calm, because I've seen it, I see it for myself, the entities, and they've tried, like I say, by beginning with this, the freemasons use psychic evil energies to try to break me as well. And I've seen throughout the years that the entities that are of these creatures, that are overlays, are scared of me and move away from my energetic field. Like I say, my energetic field, that's so funny, okay, is growing. beneficial for me to influence my consciousness. It's like I say, without me doing anything, literally, without me open the door, quickly get assessing information on what they are, the entities that's got any entities on them, and the entities move away. I see it time and time and time again. Got placed on me. Without me making a spell or doing anything. Lighting candles, setting the sage out, none of that. And it's all because I'm connected to higher beings. And I hate them. So if righteous hate is a very good thing to have. Seriously. If somebody's pushing about because you like it and they enjoy it causing you suffering, to be angry at them is quite a normal reaction to have. Not like family. My family are angry at them. Okay? At these creatures. Other higher beings that are not even my clan are angry at these creatures. We don't know as human beings literally how many beings, highly evolved beings we have that's got our back. I'm going to end on this line. Thank you, family. Thank you. Minecraft. Keep moving this much. Oh, see that. Showing off now, aren't you, lovey? Right, folks, I'm off. Thank you.